Uh-oh, looks like I have a few scuff marks here on the side of my Honda CR-V to take care of. Now, I looked up the paint code to my car inside the door jamb. And as you can see, that paint code is NH797M. Now, but if you go look this number up online, you're gonna see different variants. Like, for example, here's the actual paint that I bought right here. And if you see right here, it has that paint code, but it also has an ES behind it. I don't know how good is that coming into focus there. But I think they had one that had an AH behind it and maybe an AN. But before you buy paint for these such as scuff marks, do a little research, because this part number right here actually is the current part number that replaced the other recommended part numbers that some people complained did not color match this paint. This is what you call, I believe, modern steel. So anyway, if you want to get the correct version of modern steel, if you have a 2021 or about CR-V, make sure you get your paint code at your door jamb, which is NH797M, but make sure it has the ES at the end, and you will be A-OK. Now, what I'm gonna do first here, I've already cleaned this up. Just to give, I guess I give you a few little close-ups here. Let me set my other phone down. So you can see here, how this little scuff marks here. Not too bad. This is plastic here, but I'm gonna just touch it up anyway with a touch of paint just for the hell of it. And it has a few burrs right here. And so if you're not familiar with this, let's go ahead and pull this out. This type of OEM manufacturer paint, touch-up paint, I'll show you exactly how it works. So it actually tells you right on the side. We look at everything right here on the side, gives you good instructions and everything like this. But I'll just go ahead and pull it out, so you could actually just look these up online and find them. Again, I've had Nissan and GM, and they all come in the same type of containers just like this. Not saying there's not other containers, but at least they will come in something like this, where you got clear coat down here in this end. You have a pin up here under this clear cap and a brush inside of here. Plus this right here, this little tip is sort of a deburring tool here. So that's what I'm gonna go ahead and use first, is I'm gonna go ahead and use this little deburring tip here and just clean out these little deburrs here and just see what that helps. And really, it's really for getting out dirt and just removing debris and things like that. And I just want to get, excuse me, get it as flat as possible. And it does a pretty good job. This thing is a little bit more abrasive than it seems. All right, so now that was the bulk part. I think, let's see, I feel it here. I think it's a few little pieces right here to take care of. Yeah, there we go. That feels a bit smooth. I actually just scraped some bricks here at the house, coming in the garage, and I'm pretty sure that most people may have experienced something like this. It's not too bad actually, but I just want to touch it up just for the hell of it. So anyway, I wiped that down with just some water earlier, just a cloth of water on it. I didn't put any chemicals or anything on it. So that feels like it's A-OK, ready to go. We'll do some close-ups here in a second. So now you just shake this up like you would do like a paint can. I just shake it up. They say 10 to, I think 20 to 30 times, you know, something like that. So I just shake it probably beyond that just a bit. You don't have to go a whole lot beyond that. And then once we've touched this up, we will actually put the Ryobi light on it that has some sort of special color matching light, I guess if you want to call it. I'm not an expert with this stuff, but we'll just see, can we see anything special, I guess. All right, so anyway, to get the brush out of here, you unscrew this part here. Then there you go. There's the actual paint brush. It's just like a nail polish brush. So you just get a little bit out. You don't need much. I've done this before, so but again, you can't overdo it, but don't cause no drip. So I'm gonna just start relatively modest here. Just see how it go. Okay. I think I might be applying this a bit too much. Okay, it's going. And again, of course, it ain't gonna never look like the actual factory again, but it'll definitely give it a little better curb appeal, I guess if you want to call it that. I'll probably be trading this car in eventually one day, but not no time soon. So, and would be probably considered normal wear and tear. Just a little bumper scratch. So I'm barely just feathering that right in there. I'm not trying to overdo it too much here. And I'm trying to just, the reason why I'm holding, I don't know if you can see I'm holding two hands, I'm trying to just hold it steady so I can just get as much as just the part that needs to be painted without hitting the actual paint of the car itself. Again, I don't know if this is a really good technique or whatever, but it's going. Okay. Might need to go back up there and hit up some more of those parts there. Now this part here, I probably could have used that pin tip. I'll show you that pin tip here in a second. I feel like I need to hit that a little bit more there, but I'm gonna just keep moving right now for the moment. Try to just get one stroke in here. Oh, this thing, of course, I think I've already showed y'all, this thing has clear coat as well. And we'll apply a clear coat once this dries. Oh, that's too much. Let me go ahead and get some off that brush and I can suck some of that up in the brush and use that on this stripe. Okay. Let's see. Okay. Try to just, it might have been a bit too much there for that part. Get a little bit of that and bring it over here. But yeah, she does. I want to see this when it dries, how it's going to look. And then once we take a look at it dry, then we'll slap a clear coat on it. And yeah, let's see how it goes. But again, so far so good. I mean, inside of the paint is definitely darker than the car at the moment, but I predict that's going to change because again, most paint, as everybody know, gets lighter when it dries. Okay, almost there because I feel like there's a little bit kind of showing through here, but not too much. Just a bit. Because it was so scuffed and it was so, ridged, sort of. Well, not so scuffed, let me not say that. The top part was a little bit more scratched, but the bottom lines, it was a little bit dug in, like this one down here, for example, that came across here. That was a little dug in. I just want to feather that out a little bit because I feel like maybe put just a tad too much right here, this area here. Not too much. All right, I think, let me hit that little piece right here. No, I still need some more actually. Because again, it's like it's because I'm doing it so thin, it's filling in the little, I guess, the little dugout space. Man, something like this, a little job like this will take longer than it looks like because you just want to be careful doing it. All right. I think I'm going to call it right here. Just let me hit it just a little bit more. Because even though it just feels like I can still see some little, of the gray that we looked at earlier through it, I think I can live with this here. Yeah, I can live with this here. All right, so now, let me see. Now we put the light on to get close up. We can see exactly what we've done here. We'll see if the if the uh, if the for now it definitely is a bit darker. And again, it's not that much darker that I've seen in some of the pictures that I've probably shown you earlier. But I think it's going to dry up and probably get pretty close to the actual paint color here. So we look at the bottom. But again, I think that by shining this light on it, it's exaggerating it a little bit as well. But this light, I gotta say, I don't know if you can see that, it definitely gives a good perception of the coloration here. And that's this Ryobi light here, a little small. Let's put a big light on to see what happens. I got it in my other Ryobi light here as well. So let's see, I'm using this light here, for example. Oh, my battery is about dead in this thing. Maybe it'll last long enough. Yeah, that light, actually, I don't know if you can see, but you probably can't tell on camera, but it doesn't make the paint as popping out as it does. It looks, it's different. I don't know how to explain it, but it's more so probably on a professional level, meaning that if you're a professional, it probably would make a difference if you was truly trying to color match something and feather something in. But you definitely can see a difference with this Ryobi light right here. I forget what model this is, but you can definitely see it's definitely a difference. Is all I can tell you. Again, like I said, I don't know if it would be just a practical use because it looks like all the paint here's a little. When you shine this light on it, it's not like as shiny, so you can see this paint better. It's almost like the light from this light right here absorbs in it somehow versus reflecting it. I guess I don't really know how to say that. Yeah, because it's not as shiny. Yeah, that's one thing. See how, I don't know if you can see right here when I shine that light on it, how that kind of looks sort of matte, I guess. Let's go back over here to the big Ryobi light again. If my battery's about to go dead, hopefully it'll stay on long enough so I don't have to change it here. I mean, if you see that looks a bit, it's kind of hard to tell, but if you saw it in person, you can see what I mean. But it's a bit different. Again, subtle, but again, I think probably for somebody who was seriously into paint corrections and things like that, a light like this right here, maybe not this one particular light, but a light that's designed for that would be a necessary tool. So, all right, so let me, I didn't do the greatest job here, but it's just a touch-up job anyway. And again, the lights are exaggerating. Let's cut the light off and take a look at it. If you take the light off and look at it, it looks fairly okay. I mean, can't really, I mean, you could see again here and here and here. So anyway, let's just let this dry up. We're gonna take another video after this dries up and just do the, just put a quick clear coat on it and just see what happens. I'm gonna let this sit for probably about 20 minutes and come back to it. All right, guys. So I'm back here after about, I don't know, 20, 25 minutes or so. And it has, I mean, just to the naked eye, I mean, I could touch that up a little bit more. Hold on, let me get that right. I could do that a little bit more, but it has blended in good enough. I mean, because you're having a fingernail polish brush. So I think that this does well. So let's turn on the good old light here. So let's see. Again, you definitely can see that it's offset, but when I say offset, I guess off the original color. I mean, it's pretty close. So yeah, you can see here, here, and here. So now let's go ahead and just put a clear coat on this here and wrap this up real quick. And again, to get the clear coat out, I'm gonna still shake it up a little bit. I don't know if you have to shake the clear coat up, probably don't. But in the bottom part here, is you unscrew this side here. And again, I'm showing this to people who've probably never seen one of these before. I think I got this turned the right way. Let's see. Yeah, I do. All right, so there's your clear coat right here. And you just apply a little bit. Just apply just a tap. Again, I'm not gonna try to overdo it. See, can we just do it? All right. I'm trying to just see if I can just make sure I don't have too much lingering when I finish. So that's it. That's all I'm gonna put on it. I'm not gonna put much more than that because again, it's just, again, the paint itself is good enough. This here is not even metal. This is a plastic Facacia, basically, aka it's just a bumper cover. So I'm satisfied with at least what I have here for now. And if you do get the modern, I think steel, and you might even see modern steel metallic, I guess, I don't know. But if you have this paint code right here, NH797M, make sure that you get the version that has ES on the end because this here is the right color for this job. And last thing I'm gonna do is just give you one quick little close up here. After I did the clear coat here, as you can see, it's you know, for the naked eye, just because it's a touch up, I mean, it does pretty good. Just take the nicks right off. And there you have it. So anyway, I hope you enjoyed this video. And again, do a little research before you buy your factory color paint code paint, because sometimes you might run into some issues.